Welcome everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to make this delicious creamy potato soup. Very easy in your crock pot. And when I say creamy, stay tuned and watch how that happens. I'm going to be using some Yukon Gold potatoes. We got vegetable broth, garlic, salt, and pepper. That's going to get it going before all the goodness happens. First thing we're going to do is get our potatoes ready. I'm using Yukon Golds. These are about a hand size. And I've got about 2.5 pounds. That's what you're going to want. I've already washed and dried these. Now if you want to peel them, you can take the skins off. We like the skins on. You can also use russet potatoes if you want to do that. You just need 2.5 pounds. We're going to be cutting these into bite-sized pieces. Okay, who's ready to get the soup out? Yes, I am. This is my first soup of the season. I'm going to start off with creamy potato soup. But I got a lot of recipes for you guys. The smaller you dice your potatoes, the faster they cook. Add this to your crock pot. I've got a large yellow onion. We're going to dice that up. Pop the ends off. Take that outer layer off. You're going to cut it in half. We're going to make big slices. And then run your knife through. These will soften down considerably in the crock pot. We're going to saute up the onions, medium-high heat. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of butter, bring that to a sizzle. This will add some flavor. You can also cook down some bacon and cook the onion in the bacon grease and then save the bacon for the end, for the topping, if you want to do that. Add your onions. Ooh, sizzle, yum. We're going to saute this down for about 3 to 5 minutes till they soften down and have a nice light brown color to them. That's your flavor. Let's go ahead and add a little bit of salt and pepper. Flavor all your layers. Salt and pepper. We're going to bring our crock pot of potatoes over. And once the onions are done, we're going to add those to the potatoes. This is an optional step. But why would you not add some flavor to your potatoes? Yeah, that flavor is in there really good. Y'all, I received these grips for my cast iron skillets. I'm not sure who sent them to me though, so if you did, I want to thank you so much. Y'all know what I needed in my kitchen. I was always using towels to hold it, or oven mitts. So this is awesome right here. The onions are soft, nicely browned. What we're going to do is add 2 teaspoons of minced garlic. Stir that in for about 30 seconds. Release those aromas. It's all about the flavor in this soup. It's such a simple soup, but you want it to pack some flavor. All right, we're going to turn off the heat. Let's go ahead and add these to our potatoes. If you haven't seen my chicken stuffing stuffed shells, oh my gosh, talk about your house smelling like the holidays. Before the holidays. Those were delicious. They did not last in my house at all. All right, got that going in there. We're going to start incorporating our liquid. I'm using 4 cups of vegetable broth, 32 ounces. The vegetable broth adds a delicious flavor. You can use chicken broth. I'm definitely going to crank in some black pepper, about a 1/4 teaspoon. We've got a lot of potatoes going on in there, so I'm going to add about a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. We'll judge that later. Stir this together. Now all the goodness, all the creaminess is going to come up as soon as the potatoes are done in our crock pot. Make sure they're all submerged. Just going to give it a little taste. Yeah, that's good. Place your lid on. We're going to cook this on high for 3 to 4 hours until the potatoes are nice and tender. You can even cook this on low for 6 to 8 hours. Then I'm going to show you how we're going to make this creamy potato soup. 1 hour before the potatoes are done, we are going to add 8 ounces of cream cheese to the top of the potatoes. Okay, I cut this into pieces. That way it'll melt faster in the crock pot. We're going to place the lid back on. Cook that for another hour or until the potatoes are nice and tender. Okay, the potato soup is done. The potatoes are nice and tender. The cheese has melted. What we're going to do now, I'm going to take a potato masher, or you can even take an emulsion blender and blend this together. I'm going to use a potato masher. That way, I'm not breaking up the potatoes too much. Just until you get to the consistency that you want for your soup. It smells delicious. It'll make your house smell good. Mashing up the potatoes will make it even creamier in your soup. You'll make sure you get that cream cheese nice and melted in there. Now it took 4 hours in the crock pot on high to get my potatoes tender. That looks really good. I like the chunks of potato in there. That's how my husband likes it too. Let's bowl this up and let me show you what we're going to eat this with. Find a nice hearty bowl and load it up. Oh, look at that creaminess. And we'll move this off to the side. And I'm going to bring over the goodies. Yeah, right there. And some sour cream for more creaminess. We'll put a little bit of sour cream in the center. Some bacon bits. Some cheese. Load it up any way you want. And we can't forget those green onions. And there's one more thing you need. Don't forget your spoon. There's my creamy potato soup. Okay, there's my bite. Oh, that's creamy. The bites of potato. They're still holding their shape in there. That's delicious. That'll bring the fall in for sure. Enjoy this all the way through winter. Y'all let me know what you think of my crock pot creamy potato soup. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up on it. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and that bell notification. That way you'll always know when shows like this one here are posted. I'll see y'all on the next episode.